Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Simmons, and today we are going to begin with sort number 14. So this is the first time you have seen this sort, and we are going to talk about the headers and what the words mean. So if you look up at the top of your page, again just like last week and the week before, you will see your headers at the top. The first one you will notice is that CVC again. We have talked about this several weeks in a row now. Remember, CVC stands for consonant, vowel, consonant. And when you have the vowel in the middle by itself, it has a short vowel sound. And for this sort, our vowel is going to be O. So when O is in the middle by itself, it should have the short sound ah. Okay? So our next sort is CVCE, which we have also done for several weeks in a row now. And you should remember that when the E is added to the end of your CVC word, so it becomes CVCE, the vowel becomes long. So for this sort, O is the vowel again, and O becomes long, it says O. Okay? So CVCE should have a sound of O. Right? Our next sort is again the same type of sort we had last week. It's a CVVC, which means that we have two vowels in the middle. And now our sound is still going to be that O sound. We just have to look at our words and figure out what those two vowels are that are stuck together. Okay? So let's look at our words. Here we go. So we notice first, for the word box, we have an O by itself, and this is a consonant, vowel, consonant spelling pattern. So it's a CVC. If this word follows the rule, it should have the sound ah, box. So if it follows the pattern and it has the correct sound, it would go in the CVC column. Okay? All right, next word. Road, R-O-D-E. So this follows the CVCE pattern because it has that E on the end. Okay? Now, if this word follows the rule for the sound, the O should say O, right? So we have our spelling pattern correct, CVCE, and it should say O, road, and it follows the spelling pattern and the sound. So it goes in this spelling sort CVCE. Okay? Alright, the next word we have is road, R-O-A-D. So they sound the same, they look different, right? So this is a CVVC word. See the two vowels in the middle, O-A, right? So when O-A is stuck together as two vowels in a word, it should have the long O sound, alright? Road. So it does follow that rule. OA is stuck together. It has the look and it has the sound. Okay? This is what I've told my students who are in school. For a word to go into any of these sorts, it has to have two things. It has to have the correct letters and it has to have the correct sound. Right? So that's why last week we had some of those oddball words. All right? This week, we also have at least one oddball word. Oh, I see another one. Okay, so two oddball words. All right, let's keep going and do a couple more because in class, there have been a few questions about words such as chose, okay? Because chose has two consonants and a vowel and a consonant and the E, okay? Does it follow the CVCE spelling pattern? Yes, it does, because that CH is a consonant digraph that that works together to make that one sound ch, okay? And the H is also a consonant, so we could actually label this underneath CVCE, okay? So you know that the H is a consonant, and then your O is a vowel, your S is a consonant, and you have your E. So it does still fit in that sort, and it has the right sound, Och. O's. Okay, so if we keep going, boat, I see boat has those two vowels in the middle right here, two vowels, O-A, right? So if it follows the rule, it should say that long vowel sound O. So let's see, boat. It does have the O sound. So that means boat would go here in the CVVC column. Okay? Next word, love. All right, I can do my spelling pattern. I know L is a consonant, O is a vowel, V is a consonant, and I have my E, right? So if it follows this spelling pattern, it should have the long O sound, O. Of. I don't hear the long O sound. I don't hear of, love. I hear love, right? I hear an sound. So that means this word, love, does not follow the spelling pattern CVCE. It doesn't have the correct sound, right? So this word would be an oddball. Okay? So if we keep going, we have our OA for goat, goat, and it has the O sound. We have our OA in soap, and it has the long O sound, O. Okay? Here's another tricky one, knock. All right? Now for the word knock, I see lots of consonants. Consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. Where in the world does that fit, right? I'm worried about this part right here. This part right here. That is a CVC, right? So if it follows this spelling pattern, it should have the short O sound. Ah, ok. So it does have the sound and it follows the CVC spelling pattern. That means knock goes in the CVC sort. Okay? We have slope. So the same thing that happened up here with chose, with that consonant digraph, can be down here with slope. This is a consonant blend, right? Two consonants that work together to blend together. Blend together. You can still hear each individual sound, sl, but they kind of go together really quickly. Slope. All right? So this is a consonant here, and a vowel, and a consonant in your E. Right? So that has the CVCE spelling pattern, and it should have the long O sound, slope. So that follows the rule. Right? Foam has that OA, that CVVC, right? So it should have the long O sound, foam, foam, right? Load, robe, one. Let's look at the word one, okay? One has a vowel and a consonant and an E, right? So it should come here, right? Because it has that E on the end. Because the E should make that vowel say O. Own. Own. That's not correct. This word is one, right? So this word is also an oddball because it has the vowel consonant E spelling pattern, but it does not follow the rule and have the long O sound. Okay? I would like you to cut your words, cut around, cut your header, cut each of your words out, and I would like you to practice sorting them. Okay? You can sort them on a piece of notebook paper and glue your words and the headers down. And you are going to practice these words this week on Spelling City, and then you will have a test on Friday. I want you to pay close attention to those two sounds, the short O sound, ah, and the long O sound, O, right? If your words don't have the ah or the O sound, they're an oddball because they don't fit in these sorts, okay?